Alright, what's going on, this is North 1000, and welcome back to another video. And this is a video I probably wasn't expecting to make, but here I am anyway. So first off, I'm just getting the video out here. I've been out with family today, so I am just getting this video out. And so I mentioned a couple nights ago, well, I think a few nights ago, that I was doing an at-home sleep study test. I think it was from, was it Saturday night? I don't remember, but maybe it was Sunday. No, it was Saturday night, I think, is when I got it done. And so anyways, so this at-home sleep study is supposed to just see if I have any problems with my sleep or anything like that, or just other problems. And so I know my family has been telling me here recently that I've been snoring really loud at night, and all that kind of just about that is all. And so my mom scheduled me for a at-home sleep study, and of course we mentioned my doctors and all that, and they did refer me to her at-home sleep study before having an inpatient sleep study, depending what problems I had, or just nothing at all or anything like that. But so I had it done, I think Saturday night I got it done, or maybe it was Friday, I don't remember. I think it was Friday or Saturday I had it done. And basically, so we just took him in, we took my equipment in yesterday morning, and they think that it was going to take probably a few days to hear back about what results are back. And when I woke up this morning, my mom was telling me if I want to hear the good news or the bad news first. I'm like, don't matter. I'm like, depends what the hell we're talking about. And she's like, well, I'll start off with the good news. The good news is your sleep study results came back. I'm like, oh, really? So I said, well, is that the good news? She's like, yes, the good news, but the bad news is you have sleep apnea. And I'm like, dang it. So, I mean, at first this morning I was really upset, and I was saying some negative stuff. Like, I've been having problems here for a bit anyways, talking about how I've been negative a bit, and I've been lashing out at people and all that. I mean, the lashing out part, like, I'm doing a bit better with that, but I'm still having a little bit of negativity. So when I first heard that, I'm just like, oh my god, like, you gotta be kidding me. So, and it just made me feel disappointed because my mom has sleep apnea, and she's been using a CPAP machine for a while. And at first I was just really upset and disappointed in myself, because, like, I know a lot of it was my weight. I mean, I know I got told that, like, with having sleep apnea, like it's not all about my weight. It could just be other things going on. And I know we talked to my doctors about, like, how I'm having seizures in my sleep. Like, I don't have them a lot, but it's like here for like a couple months, I think. Well, I know early last month I had those 4 seizures in my sleep. I just had one woke me up out of my sleep, and then I had, I had 3 more after that. And that's when I went to the hospital. And then when I was in the hospital, I had a 5th one. So, and that's happened the past few times I had seizures that woke me up out of my sleep. So it makes sense as to why I got this test done, is because it was just, things were a bit strange. And looking up information about sleep apnea, seizures are the main cause of sleep apnea, because it wakes me up out of my sleep. So when the results came back this morning, they were also like, they released information about how my sleep was going. They said, they told me this certain amount of time I was sleeping, and if I stopped breathing a little bit in between. And just for those that don't know what sleep apnea is, make sure you guys look it up on Google. I would explain it all, but I just don't feel like it really. It's just a lot to explain, basically. I mean, there's also a couple different types of sleep apnea too. So like, it's just a lot to explain. So, just for those that don't know what that is, make sure you guys look at it, search it up on Google. There's some information about that, and it talks to you about what it is and other types of sleep apnea and what it's like and what problems it, what problems with it and all that. So, so with me though, they have told me that I will go on a sleep pap machine until I can possibly get rid of it, hopefully. And that's the thing too, like people with sleep apnea, I mean, they could probably have it for a while or just forever, it just depends, but I was always, I was telling my mom this, like I know a lot of this is my weight, I know it is, and I know people tell me that like a lot of it's not that, I know it's a lot, I know a lot of it's just that, it's just when people tell you that it's not your weight a lot, is they don't want to make you feel bad, but like I believe people, don't get me wrong, it's just I know quite of it is my weight. I know it is, and I can agree. I mean, my weight is not the greatest. I'm not supposed to be at this weight level right now, and I know people's probably ask me like, why don't you just share out your weight to everyone? I'm just like, I don't want to do it. That's the thing. Because I'm at the level where, like, I don't want to share it out to anybody. I mean, only the people that really only know was, like, only a couple friends that I can trust and that I talk to quite a bit. It's just, like, all my friends, though, like, a lot of my other friends, though, like, I don't communicate with much, and they don't even reach out to me. So, like, I would say right now, like, I have, only 4 friends right now that I can communicate with a lot. Like, let's see, 1, 2, 4. I mean, that's all I really have right now to communicate with for friends-wise, and then, of course, I have family. But other than that, I mean, that's all I really talk with my problems, and I only talk to a couple of them about my weight is all, and it's just, I'm 23 years old, and I just know what my weight is right now, like, it is way overweight, and I don't want to be like at this level, and I do have to say though that starting tomorrow I am going to start working out. I know I was supposed to start yesterday, but I was down for migraine Sunday night, and then I slept for a while, and I woke up Monday morning, and I just wanted to take yesterday to rest. And of course I still did the a gaming stream and all that still, and it was just a lot yesterday. I just wasn't ready yet, because I was just recovering from migraine. I didn't want to risk myself like working out yet, but I am going to start tomorrow. So I mean, me and my mom's going to set up exercise stations tonight and just get that started. So so like I said, I don't know if I really mentioned it, but starting off working out, I may not record yet on it. I may release a couple videos of like me going to different exercise stations down here. So like, it's just a lot right now. So it's like I just I need you guys to be patient with me a little bit while I work on that. Just in case anyone out there is just like, oh, I would love to see some exercise content and like your weight loss journey. Like, I would love for you to update us how you're doing. So I am thinking before I start tomorrow that I will take a before picture for you guys. And I know before, like when I was doing this last year, I know I had my shirt off for that, but I'll keep my shirt on this time because I know it's a bit weird. And looking back at the pictures last year, I was like, why the hell did I do this for? It was so weird. But I know like different YouTubers probably do that, but like I'm just not quite in shape for that yet, and I just don't want to show off just that. I don't want to do that. So when I take a before picture, I'll probably have my mom take a picture of me of what I look at before, and then once and then for example, like once every month I'll take a picture if you guys would like, and Like each month, I'll take a picture and I'll see how I'm doing. Like I won't realize for a while of how I'm doing. So like it takes you like what, a month to like lose 10 or 15 pounds basically. I mean, you're like, it depends how you lose weight. I mean, it's not gonna be like just poof like that. So like, for example, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna drop like 30 pounds in a month. That's just not that how it works. It's just, it depends how you treat yourself too if trying to lose weight. I mean, I used to know people that like took medications and took shots of just losing weight from there. I mean, that's just I mean, I get it, like if you're disabled and all that and you're like trying to get weight off and that's like the only point is just to get shots or whatever and try to lose weight. But if you're just a normal person, like why would you want to take pills and shots of trying to lose weight? I mean, I don't think that's the right way to go. I think for the true way of losing weight is to work out, eat better, go on certain diets, eat fruits and vegetables more. That's just how I think it. That's how I think it goes. And I know it may seem like a lot of work, but it's better doing it the hard way instead of the easy way. Because if you do it the easy way, then you're just lazy, in my opinion. So it's better to do it the hard way because it's more healthier and you're more active. It gives you something to do. And that's the stuff I did last year, except last year I went out and walked pretty much every day for an hour, I would say. Like starting off, half an hour is what I did, but as I kept progressing and progressing, that's when I started going up. So like for a couple of weeks, I did 30 minutes, but then as my body was getting used to it, then I started going up to an hour. And then eventually you would go up to an hour and a half, something like that. But I always stuck with half an hour or an hour. I just think that's the best time. Because that's the thing too, like you don't want to overdo yourself. You don't want to like do that kind of stuff too. So it's like, that's why, last year I was doing some like motivation and advice for weight loss tips. Not everyone took my advice and stuff like that, which is fine. I mean, I don't really care. I mean, and I don't want to, and like I said, I don't force people to do what they want to do. I mean, I try to give them advice and motivation. It's just like when they don't want to accept it, I'm like, hey, that's fine with me. I'm like, you can do whatever you want. So, because you already know the quote, my body, my choice. I mean, fine with me. I mean, it doesn't bother me, that's for sure. So, so I know this main title of the video was going to be, just got some news to share, but I'll add on to the video about, weight loss journey plans or something like that. I don't know. I'll think about a title, so I'll see. But, eventually though, I hope, everything's going to be good at some point and be okay. And that, eventually I'll get through all this and, just getting weight off, and then hopefully eventually not get rid of the sleep apnea too, possibly, but you just never know with how it's what it's like too. So we'll see. I'm not real bothered about it. So I mean, it was at first, but you can't just let things bother you sometimes. So but yeah. So anyways, guys, thank you all very much for watching this video and having time to watch it. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, please let me know in the comments. But if you guys want to comment down below, you're more than welcome to as well. Just some support and all that is all I need. And then just, it's all that matters. So make sure you guys like and share as always, and subscribe, hit that bell. And like I said, comment down below if you would like for support, or if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. So, anyways, guys, thank you all very much for watching, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, everyone. Adios.